Can you explain what an emotional affair is as opposed to maybe some other kind of affair?
Yeah, there's kind of, some confusion, and it's kind of up to the person that's describing the affair, but I look at it as three types of affairs. The first one we call an emotional affair is the most intimate relationship. It's with someone other than your spouse or partner. It includes a strong emotional attachment and usually, but not always, sexual intimacy, and definitely does not start with sex being the main thing or even the reason. The important thing about that is that the emotional connection is intense, and if and when sex does become a part of the relationship, it still remains, in my opinion, an emotional affair because the glue that is holding the two people together is this intense emotional connection. And the sex actually, if and when they do start having sex, is often very intense, but it only increases the emotional connection. Now, I contrast that with a sexual affair. A sexual affair is a relationship in which the primary purpose is the sexual relationship. This can include one-night stands, prostitution, or just somebody who is like a sex addict or just wants somebody on the side to be having sex with. But the primary consideration there is that there is no deep emotional connection. And then the last one in this day of the cyber world I call is a cyber affair. And this can be any type of online relationship with someone that does not obviously have physical contact. It has many purposes. One can be a distraction from a bad marriage, a flirting for excitement, a fulfillment of a void, or just plain sexual titillation. Some cyber affairs actually include self-stimulation with dirty talk or sending of pictures, sexual in nature. There can be an emotional connection if there has been sharing of one's emotions, thoughts, problems in the marriage, etc. But typically the connection is not as strong as that true emotional in-person affair that usually starts fairly innocently and just grows.